Hey everybody, what's up? This is Ashley from the Cool Ass Black Woman podcast. And obviously we already got started. I'm sitting here today with a good friend of mine.
Yes, I am.
This is Fuzzy.
Yes, I am.
Y'all, this is my boy.
Yes, I am.
Some of y'all may know him from the radio.
Maybe.
You know, I know him from Talking Mess.
That's
It's
all
he does.
It's nothing.
And I'm so blessed and thankful to be able to
Thank you for
have
the invite.
him. Yes.
I apologize in advance. We did confirm another date, and my phone was blowing up. I was at a movie screening, shameless plug of the Michael movie, and now she's like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "I'm getting this Michael Jackson movie on right now. It ain't out yet." And I forgot that I did commit to it on email, but didn't put it in my calendar, and decided to go to Universal Studios to watch the Michael movie. And I
show up for y'all.
But I'm here today.
Today.
On time.
Give me some.
And valet. You feel me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna get you pay for it and everything. I love that.
I'll probably get it validated, but it's nothing. I know people that know people over here. But no, I am a cool ass black man. Not woman, but black man.
I mean, how does it feel to be on the Cool Ass Black Woman podcast?
I'm here for it.
Yes.
Because I love the brand.
Thank you. Oh, tell the people why.
First of all, it's very bold, very nice to say you're a cool ass, black anything. First of all. And when you started doing the Cool Ass Black Woman, I thought that, it was like, was it during the pandemic?
It was right before 2000.
Right before. I mean, I kicked in. I didn't even know who you were, and I kicked in.
That's when we became friends, y'all.
Yeah, but I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? So, bang. But then, it's a bold statement.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very direct.
It's very direct. And, like, I want you to wear that in front of people that gets them uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Like, could I buy that for somebody that's white?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you seen anybody white wear something?
So, crazy enough. So, my family and I just had a yard sale. Yeah. And I went, actually, I had bags of Cool Ass Black Woman and Cool Ass Black Man shirts, and I set them out, and they were $5, just whatever brand you wanted. And just because I knew people were coming by, and why not sell some product while I can do it, right? A Hispanic man bought it. He was like, "I want this one," and it was like the Cool Ass Black Man crew neck sweatshirt.
As he should, right on.
Right. Yeah. So when you ask that question, absolutely, because who they're supporting is you.
But
that's just like me. I have a shirt that says like That's not a good one. I ain't gonna say that.
Can you wear Cool Ass Black Woman t-shirt to church?
I do.
You could?
I can.
Because I went to a movie screen, you had some of your church people there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Church folks was there.
They love that, because them church people cuss. Ass
is really a cool word in the Bible.
Listen, the saying on the back of the hoodies that says "Run your own race."
Yeah.
That was something that Pastor JP preached about a couple months ago, back in January.
Run your own race.
But that was way before.
You got that from him?
No, I actually created it in 2022.
Oh.
And I just launched it. I had already had him in production prior to him saying that.
Nice.
Then the sermon came, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing."
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all aligned.
All aligned, just like Cool Ass Black Woman, just like Cool Ass Black Man. Very direct, straight to the point. Run your own race. There's nothing to question about it.
But I do like the brand. I like how simple the font is. Cool colors. Black hoodie with the yellow, white. It was cool.
It still is.
It is. I'm saying, but now you got different colors now. You got
I gotta
green, like a little green, little dark green. What's that? What's that?
A forest.
That's olive.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, come on now.
I have burgundy. I have others. So yeah.
Now we're talking about gangbanger colors, but it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to look out for the gangbangers. Right on, my brothers. Okay. Are you exposing that you support the gangbangers?
I'm listening.
Cool-ass black gangbanger? That would be dope. YG would wear the hell out of it. No. Cool ass black Crip. I know a famous Crip that would wear that. A cool ass.
I'm not doing Cool Ass Black Crip.
That would go.
His wife has a Cool Ass Black Woman sweatshirt.
I like that.
Yeah, I gave it to her for her birthday.
Yeah, Boss Lady. Shout out to Boss Lady.
Shout out. I've been thinking about her a lot lately.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Boss Lady a lot.
I should
She's
text
a vegan.
her.
You know that?
No.
Yeah, she don't eat no meat. That's my homie.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. So enough about everybody else.
Yeah. I know this is random, but go ahead.
This is how our relationship goes. We have all random conversations.
Random ass conversations.
Always.
But it's cool.
But it's always informative. It's cool. It's fun to see how, Unc over here is thinking.
Yeah.
But but real stuff. Like, I enjoy our conversations because it is, I get to learn a lot. But what I want to know, right, since we already in it,
right?
If you had a chance, this is so far off the Richter scale. If you had a chance to create something that has not been created yet, what would it be?
And I can make money off of it and monetize on it and benefit from it?
All of that.
Teleport me. I'm right here in my living room. I need to go to New York. Star Trek.
Okay, so let me ask this question though. So
I'm there in seconds.
So wouldn't it have already been created if
Talk about on TV?
Steve Urkel had one.
You believe that nigga?
Dude.
Yeah, but
we seen it already. They scratched his head.
The Jetsons had Apple Watches, but
they did.
Come on,
they
man.
did. They actually did.
I'm saying, if I can make it happen.
Okay. Right now.
Does he teleport? What? I'm out of here. I'm rich.
Fuzzy T.
I'm rich.
Mm-hmm.
And show people I'm right here in L.A.
Would it be more like soul playing, or would it be like?
Nah, it'd be teleport. You'd be like.
But you gotta wait in line to get to the port, to the teller.
Nah, just have it at the house, buddy.
Oh, you get your own.
Yeah, just boom, mama, like a microwave.
Do it again.
Wham, boom, boom, wham. Hit the microwave. You out of here. You feel me?
Yeah. Because sometimes it's the flight. It's the flight.
Now you don't want to be in TSA messed up.
I don't even want to be in the air.
I love flying, but if I can get there in seconds, like you ever had surgery and anesthesia and you don't even know the time lapse?
Mm-mm.
You never had anesthesia?
So I did as a kid, but that was when I swallowed 35 cents.
God damn. 35 cents, they didn't want to let it pass. You always been about money, huh? You motherfucker. You always been about money. That's God telling you your path. You about money. You about the money. But yeah, like anesthesia, when you knocked out, you don't know time is gone. I'm always woke up. Did y'all finish? Yeah, I finished. So it be like that. Like you don't know when.
So then you can just like get there, do your business, and then come back. You ain't got to stay long.
Yeah.
But my question is there a teleport when you get to that side?
It has to be because that's your destination.
So are you bringing it with you when you teleport, or how?
It has to be like a telephone line.
They gotta have one.
Yeah, like an airport. Got to be a.
Okay, like your launch
pad. Departures and arrivals. You feel me? Got to be somewhere.
Okay. Because that goes back to my point. Yeah, but that goes back to my point of people having to stand in line. So now you got a whole line of people that are trying to teleport to, let's just say, the coffee shop in Brooklyn, because that's our only location right now. So now, okay. Yeah.
Hey, man, if you can afford it, bye. I'm out of here. Deuces. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be like, it ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like going through the drive-through at McDonald's. It's gonna be like high end.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
Some like cashmere slippers or something. You know what I'm saying?
To get there.
Yeah, be fancy. You want your feet to feel comfortable when you land. You will get there. You know what I'm saying?
It's in seconds, though.
Blink of an eye.
See? Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, now that we've teleported, now let's teleport to where you guys started from. So tell the people who you are.
Yeah.
And how you got here.
In the business?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna give you the short version, but it goes back to my high school years. I had an uncle. I'm an only child, so I had uncles. Didn't know my father. That's a whole other story. But I had 3 uncles that was very key in my life. One uncle was into music. One uncle used to work at McDonnell Douglas, but he was into cars and airplanes. And the uncle was my other third uncle, Uncle Rob, was kind of like the street, like you know.
Ins and outs and do's.
Yeah, he was just like he was all rounded kind of guy. But anyway, my Uncle Mike, I mentioned that the music. He used to always play music around me, and we would talk about music and all this. So that's where my love of music came from: jazz, gospel, R&B, whatever. Like Earth, Wind and Fire, Steely Dan. The list goes on. Grover Washington. But anyway, I love sound. I was always been fascinated by sound. If you see my only tattoo I got on my body It was
a speaker.
The speaker.
It's cool.
Right. Anyway, so this is my hand. I always turn up music on. So
nice.
It started off. I used to start off as a sound man. I don't know if you knew that. Me and Big Boy. Well, Big Boy was a sound. I was a sound man for the Far Side. Big Boy was the security guard for the group called the Far Side. So that's how me and Big Boy met. So then there goes my journey to being in hip hop clubs. I did street promotions. I started wanting to work at labels. I worked for this record label called Payday Records, which moved me to New York. I only stayed in New York for 5 months. Can't do it. I'm an LA nigga. I like to roll around in Suburbans with a loud beat.
Not there.
Not there in the 90s. No, that was there. Headphones and subways. I'm suburban beat.
Tent windows. Dayton's.
Yeah, you're not doing that in New York. But whatever the case may be. So my record, went from sound man, record label, street promotions. Now I'm working at Warner Brother Records in the 90s. And got laid off from the black music department. So I had a great relationship at the radio station because Big Boy had already started working there. Baker Boys we had a great relationship with the Baker Boys. And that's how I got in the radio.
How long were you at Warner Brothers?
It was like 2 years. It was short.
Wow.
It was a short little ooh-wop.
So that spanned from New York to...
Yeah, I went from Payday Records in New York to Warner Brothers and came back home real quick. I stayed in New York for 6
So
months.
that was really all in the same year, kind of.
Yeah.
Wow.
I left New York to move back home. It's funny. First time at my mama's house, Compton, moved to New York by myself. Culture shock, like.
It's not the same. It's just
what?
Not the same. I know that.
I stayed in Brooklyn because it looked like the Huxtables. Like, it looked like Do the Right Thing. I'm like, felt safe.
Really?
Right? And my homeboy lived down the street. So he was our A&R and I was like promotions. My man, shout out to man Dino Del Valle, and he was like, I said, man, I need to get an apartment when I'm out here. He said, well, just walk down the street. I think there was some brownstones, some one-bedroom brownstones. I literally walked out of his brownstone, made a right, walked 2 blocks, found the first thing that said 1 bedroom. It was like $850 a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'll take this. They approved me. I'm like, all right, cool. So I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, I got my own apartment. She like, all right, cool. I said, I'm all right. I'm coming back home. She like, hey, fool, what you gonna sleep on when you get back? I'm like, need a bed. That's how young and stupid I was. My mom go, what you gonna sleep on? I was like, yeah.
I do need a bed.
I turn the lights on. I turn all the bills. I put everything in my name. It was nothing there but brownstone, hardwood floors, and a brick wall. I didn't have Nathan.
Just a suitcase.
I came back. Well, I bought a bed before I left. I didn't even buy a bed. I bought like a box spring and a mattress, that thing. I did that like on the floor. It was ghetto.
Well, I mean, how old were you?
23, 22.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do at that time.
Yeah.
I did that at one point when I moved to New York.
I came back. Listen, I moved. I had so many CDs and a boombox. That's the only thing I really was cared about, like my music. It was weird. It was.
Well, it speaks to your life now, right? Like, you would have never guessed that you would be here now, knowing that that's how you started.
Facts.
See?
Facts. So.
It's one of those things where, don't short yourself on it, because that's actually a cool story. I would have never.
I was so.
You had like a different career first, and then you went into radio.
So we started doing promotion. I always loved the record label stuff. Then Bruce St. James, one of the program directors at the time at Power 106, was like, you should try being on air. You should try it. I was like, what you mean? He said, like, you got a cool voice. You and Big Boy, y'all got good time. And like, Big Boy's already, had just started. And I'm like, all right, I'll try it.
Good banter.
So I tried being overnights. And there was one dude was hating. I didn't realize he was hating because he was supposed to teach me. He was a board op. And if you don't know what a board op is, it's a person operate the soundboard and run the commercials and the music and all that. And he was supposed to, like, overnight was supposed to, when you learn things, you can, like, all right, this break, talk at this time. What you're going to talk about the A promotion or the major promotion or this time. You're supposed to learn the clock. And he would just be like, Keith Sweat will be on. He'd be like, all right, talk now. I'm like, oh, yeah, fuzzy. I remember, like, oh, my God. Like, I know I sound like an idiot because he wouldn't tell me.
What to say?
No, he'd be like, oh, you just talk. I'm like, and I was like, I got frustrated and I snitched. I was like, yo, bro, hey, he ain't I know y'all listen to the air check. If I sound crazy,
this is why.
This is why. So thank God they put me with Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia took his time with me and explained to me how to do radio. I didn't go to school for radio.
Wow.
And like Big Boy always says, you can go to school for broadcasting, but they can't teach you personality.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into radio, keep it 100. And I didn't say no. I'm glad I didn't say no. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's important that when somebody asks you to do something, they mean that knows they believe in you, or they have some kind of faith or indication that you can do it. And I learned that the hard way. I remember one time when I was doing sound, this guy asked me to go on the road with Tony to be their road manager, but I had to take them from the States to Japan for a show. And I'm early 20s. Like, I probably wouldn't even, barely maybe 21. And I was like, wait, you want me to take Tony?
You said no.
To Japan? That's the only reason I got a passport, because I thought I was going to go, and I chickened out. I'm like, nah. Because I'm like, that's a big responsibility. Like, this is It Never Rains in Southern California album, like the Revival album. This is when they was cracking.
So do you look at that? Is that your teachable? That was your teachable?
That was my, ooh.
I knew it.
I'm like, every time I see Sadiq, I'm like, nigga, I could have did it.
It never rains in Southern.
And the dude was trying to tell me, he's like, Fuzz, you can do it. La, da, da. I'm like, and I was beating myself up before I even tried it. That could have took me to a different trajectory, or it could have introduced me to some
way more,
whatever. So that's why when the opportunity came for me to move to New York, I was like, yeah.
You were just doing anything.
Like, move to New York? What? My granny had a problem with it, but she was like, he too young. He don't need to be. I'm like, my mom was like, get him out. Like,
let his ass go.
You know what I'm saying? She was support. My mom was always been supportive. So, I don't have regrets, but that's one of the things I kind of wish I would have experienced and did. But leaving LA to go to Japan for the first time, that was like,
how many hours is it for the flight?
Man, what? It's like 12 hours.
Yeah, 12.
It's something nutty. I mean, it's
too long.
It's too long. It's a long time.
Wow. I see. A lot of people don't really talk about that moment, but that's one of those transitional moments for you. It's like, oh man, I missed out on that. Hindsight 2020, like, damn, I could have been there or here or this or that. But even though you said no to that, but look where you are now, right?
Yeah.
Because the story, it only gets better.
Yeah, no, it's a snowball. It's a snowball. So after doing overnights with at Power, then I started doing the mix show stuff. I was already doing the mix show stuff with the Friday Night Flavors, with Mr. Chalk and C- and those guys. Baker Boys had a shift between like 10 and 12, and we did like 12 to 2, right? Love that every Friday night. So you know how you start doing something, but you don't realize the impact of who you're talking to. So me and Big Boy, Clown, that's the homie. So me, Sean Juan, DJ Ray, whatever, like DJ E-Man, we're just all in a room, young, just talking. It's comfortable. But not knowing the impact, we probably, we cracking, but we didn't know the business side of like, well, I wasn't aware of how, they making money on us. I didn't realize it till later. Which is, whatever. But
you don't know. That's one thing
you don't know, but they taking care of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I love seeing Big Boy excel. I love seeing a black man in a Latino market, predominantly LA. Like, Big Boy love talking to everybody. Like, and I tell Big Boy to this day, like, I'm thankful that he wasn't a shock jock. And
right,
meaning like shock jock, meaning like somebody doing like making a guest or a company upset on the radio that people like kind of got their guard up when they see you or something like that. I would hate, like, I walk in any room and I still feel welcome. And that's priceless.
But I mean, that's how it felt on the radio, right? Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Thank God Big Boy wasn't on no BS, man. Like, nah. He ain't never steered me wrong. So we didn't drink. I don't drink to this day. Like, I tried drinking in my early 20s, but that wasn't a thing. But we went home. We just
Stayed humble.
Yeah, you got to.
Well, I mean, you stayed humble before you knew what humble was like. You know what it felt like to just to be in a new space that you don't really see. Did you see anybody that looked like you in that space before?
On radio?
Yeah.
I think we were kind of like only blacks. Kind of like the Goodfellas came later, but it wasn't a lot of blacks in radio like that.
Right, it's pioneers.
But I think somebody told Big Boy he's lucky if he was to stay on air for 5 years, 3 years, or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, dead ass. And they're like, you're lucky if you do that in the morning show. So imagine me looking at my partner excelling, like.
You told me I couldn't do this, and look where I'm at.
Yeah, and everybody love him.
But see, okay, so and that's actually cool to know that you guys have been would you say best friends?
100%.
That you guys been.
Fun. I talked to him right when I walked in here.
I know, like to be best friends.
He's out of town. He's out of the country. So, but I don't know. We were talking about something.
Shout out to Big Boy.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Cause
I butt dialed him last night. That's what happened. I was taking out the trash. I was like, hey, my bad. I called you late. Taking out the trash. Yeah, that's how the conversation started. My bad, nigga. I butt dialed you. If you hear some.
It was the trash. I was putting trash in the trash can.
Trash day. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's I had Chuck on the podcast before.
Love Chuck.
Yeah, and
him and Head.
It's you guys actually have a similar story between him and Head, and you and Big Boy. That's actually cool to see. Like
Head called me when he wanted to come over at Real 92.3, and I put his name in the hat, and they bit. Then Head was adamant. I got my boy Chuck. Like I saw Head do that. I'm like, all right, cool. But Doc Winter, who runs iHeart Urban, probably one of the best guys I worked with at radio. And when I went back to radio, we'll get there, but I went back to radio and had a chance to, when Big left Power, then went to Real 92.3, I was able to work with them when they started the station. And Doc has probably taught me how, I always wanted to be in programming. And he made me an assistant music director of the radio station and taught me how to program a radio station and all this, and something that wasn't in the cards for me at Power 106. You know what I'm saying? So,
and who would have thought you would have learned something like that now?
Yeah, but he was cool with it, and Doc was a great guy, man. So shout out to Doc Winter and Big Boy. Like they, I went back to radio, so it's I can never, and being back on the record label side, that's why I kind of like. It was important when we talked to artists on the radio. I kind of like, I put my promo hat on. Like, y'all here to promote an album or single. Let's make sure y'all get that in with all the kikis and hee-hees and ha-has. But make sure we end it with, I got a new album in stores or my new single is this, I was that guy.
You were coaching them through.
Yeah, but I'm like, if I had an artist on the radio, I would want somebody to tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I used to think of stuff.
Right.
Even to this day, like, even when artists perform, I'm like, hey, man, once you back sell that song, you say it's on your album, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to have a promo hat on. That's just in my DNA. I can't shake that.
So that's actually pretty cool, to be honest, because like you said, it's like you always thinking. You always staying on your toes to help the next. And people don't do that.
No, it's just a lost art form. Yeah. But when you got somebody to do it, please listen to them. Like, mentorship is is very key to have. I'm 54 and I still have mentors older and younger than me. So I'm always want to learn. You always got to be. You can't always say you know it all. I know what I know though, and you're not gonna like out talk me on what I know. But my thing is, if I'm not, I'll ask questions so I can have a better understanding, and I'm open to it. Like even AI right now is like taking over the industry, and I was fighting it. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, everybody did.
Yeah, Dog was like, man, y'all better get on this bus. Woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, I was fighting it. But people like will.i.am, Snoop, like I talked to them about certain tools about AI, be it on the music side or be it on ChatGPT, whatever the case may be, like, you got to welcome these things. And you got to move with the times.
You have.
And I think I've shifted. Anytime I had to shift. I had to just go with the times.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't just still do what you wanted. You can still do guerrilla marketing now, but it just is not the same. It don't hit the same.
No, it ain't the same, but you got to have that same
energy
to make it make sense.
Correct.
I just had a marketing call before I got here, and it was some things we were talking about. And I was like, nah, but we got to da-da-da-da-da. And it just kind of put on, it's like street promotions, but digital promotion.
Correct. Correct. So the one thing that that I'm in the process of doing is creating a AI course for the community, because I feel like we all should know what I learned. Not me particular, but what about the AI and how things are moving and how it just changes.
It moves so fast.
It's moving so fast, and you think that just because you pick up your phone and you, hey, chatty patties, like da 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 da, you're not realizing how much information you're giving this platform, right?
You're feeding it.
They're taking your information and then developing another version of it, and there's another version coming week after week, maybe day after day. You just never know. But to have the basics and the understanding of what these AI platforms can do for you to help your business or the trajectory of your life, like, why not teach people how to do that?
Yeah.
I learned because that's actually right when ChatGPT dropped was when I was in the process of getting my master's. So
you were using it a lot?
I didn't get a chance to use it until the last year. And
like, motherfucker.
Yeah. So, and the person that started, the OpenAI guy, he came to Clark. So we were like, I was in the thick of it. So now I'm in the process of learning a whole different platform. Like, I don't use ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT because it's already on my phone. But when I'm on my computer, I don't use ChatGPT. I use something else. We'll talk about that later. But it's one of those platforms that has not been manipulated yet. But it does not use your
algorithm or
your interface of your computer and your database.
Oh.
What it does, it uses the internet and pulls the data from where it's already in a source. So,
powerful.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
what I've been doing on my pastime and learning.
So you're an AI nerd?
Sometimes. I've taken courses.
You follow Will.i.am?
So, yeah, yes and no. A friend of mine told me about FYI.
Yeah.
So
fire too.
Yeah. So and again, we can talk about that later. But my goal is, because I'm actually about to drop the new version of the website, which is
competition.
No. It's a resource-based platform for Black people to use. So my friend was telling me that I should go to FYI and do a talking head or have an audience or whatever it is.
You want me to connect you with somebody over there?
Please.
Oh, it's easy. Let's go.
Because I want to do one of those stand-up
Julie,
talks.
I'm about to call you.
We about to call you.
Yeah, Julie Pilot. Shout out to Julie.
So I think it is very important. I think it's very important for people to learn AI and, like you said, move with the times, because it's very important. Like the fact that everybody was all in an uproar about the girl that made that song.
Man, stop it. Half these songs out here. Yo, you gotta stop playing.
Like it's some crazy stuff. Like it's crazy. So so let's put a pause in the middle of our interview, because this is one I want the answer to. If you had Instagram back in the day.
How far back in the day? Like 2000s, early 2000s?
I would say 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
What would you have done with it?
I would have promoted me as a brand more. Cause I was just doing cool shit when look at these shoes, you know what I'm saying? I was doing, but not taking it as...
Instagram wasn't in the 90s. You didn't have Instagram in the 90s? Mm-hmm. If you would have had Instagram in the 90s, what would you have done? How would you would have utilized it?
I'm saying I would have used it as promotion.
Okay.
I was just posting personal moments. That's all you could do, but I wasn't using it as marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like when I met Michael Jackson, if I had Instagram then, nigga, it would have been cracking.
What? You would have been millions and millions of followers. Yes.
I got a picture with Michael Jackson, so I'm like, that would have been a stunt moment for sure on Instagram. Instagram wasn't even a thing then.
I know, like
Sony camera. That's what I'm saying. Like I knew.
He was like this.
Yeah, I was like SD card, formatted right, blank.
Wow.
8 megapixels, whatever it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was those moments I'm like, dang, man, I could have had this on lit. I didn't think I was going to meet Michael Jackson.
So tell me about that, because that's actually, it's crazy that you just segued into that, because I didn't tell you that was one of my questions.
About Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Probably the best time of my life.
Tell us.
will.i.am. We just talked about, well, it was will.i.am. See, this is me. I'm the type of dude that I'll call people just to check in.
That's what he did to me.
All right, so same thing. I do that. So I call will.i.am. What's up, man? What you working on? He said, I'm in Vegas working with Michael Jackson. Nigga, stop lying. You ain't working with Michael Jackson. Yeah, I'm working with Michael Jackson. I said, hey, bro, if you working with Michael Jackson, and this is me talking shit, I said, if you working with Michael Jackson, tell him he need to come on Big Boy's Neighborhood. He said, all right, I'm going to call you back. I ain't think nothing of it. He calls me back and goes, hey, he said he want to meet y'all, you and Big. Get the fuck out of here. You got to come to Vegas tomorrow, though, Sunday. I like, for real? I said, for real? He said, yeah, if you can make it up here, you and Big, you can have it tomorrow. Big Boy was like just coming back from a family vacation in Hawaii.
Just landing.
Just landed on a Saturday, and I had so much respect. Me and Big, he's like, don't bother. I just came off a vacation. I'm like, hey, bro. I said, hey, man, do you want to go meet Michael Jackson? I know you just come off a flight. He said, what? And he said, book the flight. He's like, let's go.
Neo.
I said, all right. So I booked Southwest, and whatever.
Out of here.
Burbank to LA, Las Vegas. They
Wow.
put us up in a room and all this, will.i.am took care of the hotel, whatever. And say we got there early in the day, and our time was at maybe 2:00. It was at the Palms Hotel. There's a recording studio there. And we got in there, studio, and will.i.am's there, but no Michael Jackson. So we kind of waiting. I'm like, all right, well, this is cool. I'm like, but it's about to go down. Like, I charged up my Sony camera. I'll never forget, I had a Sony camera, charged that thing up, bought a new SD card. I didn't want I'm like, if I get an autograph, I'm cool. If I get a picture, I'm cooler. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just wanted to be ready. But I'm like, I didn't bring, I was like, because it was at the moment like, do I get off the wall signed? Or I get Thriller signed? I was
you was too busy contemplating.
Do I get an autograph? Because I'm going to get one. I'm going to get something. If I get an autograph or do I get a picture? You feel me? So anyway, Big Boy ended up leaving the studio to go to the restroom or something. And I swear, like, you see how this wall is? I'm sitting there talking to will.i.am. Here comes Michael Jackson. I'm like, oh! Talking about the nigga fanning out. I'm like, ho. In my lifetime, I never thought. We meet celebrities all the time. This is in our heyday of Power 106. I didn't think I was going to ever meet Michael Jackson or bump into him or even.
That's crazy.
And to be in a close room in a studio.
He just appeared out of nowhere.
He had Blanket. Blanket was playing with a Spider-Man. I'll never forget the shit till Blanket was little. He had a little Spider-Man toy. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And Mike was there. I said, text Big Boy on the 2. I said, yeah. Come back in. Yeah.
Wipe up. Come on in.
Yeah. So Big Boy walked. I remember Big Boy's mouth dropped. Like, we sat down with Michael Jackson for a couple of hours.
Really?
Cool as a motherfucker. Cool as a fan. And I'm going to tell you how cocky and comfortable I get. I'm going to tell you a funny story. It's funny, but it's not funny, but it's not funny. So they working on this Thriller remix project. Like, Akon did a remix. will.i.am, all these motherfuckers. So then Michael Jackson playing is getting I'm playing people's remixes. And then he plays Kanye's remix of one of the records. I can't remember what it is. I don't know if it was Beat or something. Whatever. Billie Jean. It was something, but Kanye did a remix. If you guys if you guys are Michael Jackson fans, there's a remix project when they redid most of the songs. And he played Kanye. He said, what you guys think about that? I said, man, he could have came a little harder than that, man. It's just okay. I was like, I'm getting comfortable. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. He says, it's okay. He just lost his mom. I felt so fucking little. I was like, I'm like, damn, you're right. He said, it's okay. He just lost his mom. He was so, like, he said that. And I'm like, damn.
He was so patient with you in that
I'm
moment.
like, I remember saying I felt like a dickhead because I wasn't trying to kick Kanye's back in because I love Kanye's production, but I was like, I was like, it just didn't hit. It wasn't hitting for me. But I'm like, whatever.
What a humbling moment.
So yeah, it was super humbling. Right? So then this is how popular I knew this motherfucker. He was like, Michael Jackson goes, hey, what's that dance I keep hearing everybody talking about? The Superman something.
Soulja Boy.
He was like, yeah, who's Soulja Boy? I like, Nick, what? And then will.i.am was cranking him like, he's like, oh, I keep hearing about this dance. This is when this shit was hot as fish grease.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, you don't know about Soulja Boy? Crank like Soulja Boy? I'm like, Michael Jackson.
Soulja Boy, tell him.
I'm like, it was everywhere. He was like, oh yeah. He was so interested about the dance. Like, I'm like, and will.i.am was just.
Well, because that was when people started back to dancing again.
Yeah, but it was on TV on BT. You know what I mean?
MTV, all of the TV.
He didn't
countdowns.
He asked Big Boy why he like this when Big Boy had lost the weight, but he was like, and Big was trying to tell Mike, I lost a lot of weight. He's like, how did you get so big? He said it in a real way, and Big was like, it wasn't because I was eating fruits and vegetables. Like, he was just cracking up. Big was having Michael Jackson cracking up. We could have stayed longer, but will.i.am had to respectfully do something with Yoko Ono that day. And I'm like, man, forget Yoko Ono. Like,
you wanted more time. We wanted to hang out.
What?
We just flew. We just got here.
I'm about a groupie moment. I want to hang out with Mike. Yeah, but anyway, so before we had to bounce, I just said, hey, Mike, do you mind if we take pictures? Like, do you mind if we get a picture? He said, oh, okay, I don't care. Big Boy nutty ass gave Michael Jackson the camera, his digital camera. Michael Jackson, here, take a picture of us. And Michael's like, oh. He's like, no one's ever asked me to take a picture of them before. Oh, nigga, Big Boy.
Are you serious?
Big Boy had him cracking up, bro. He looked at the camera like, you guys want me, Michael Jackson, to take a picture of y'all? It was me, will.i.am, and Big Boy. He's like.
Because he had never held a camera.
I don't know, but
not like that or whatever.
Like, no one's ever
you have to worry about it. Yeah, that's actually a regular moment for him.
Yeah, man, it was fun.
That's cool. See,
yeah.
You got moments.
I have. That's right there is the best moment ever. But I'm like, I would have never thought I met Michael Jackson. Like, I'm still in awe that I'm not. It's not even a braggadocious thing, but it is a braggadocious thing. Like I had a.
What? Who? Michael Jackson?
That's a bar.
What? Who? That is a braggadocious name. That is definitely
that's
a
the
bar.
one, not the two.
Yeah, that's first of all, I had a question in my phone and my computer about that.
That's the most famous person I ever met in my life.
That's crazy. I think the most famous person I've met. I mean, Beyonce don't count.
Beyonce do count.
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama ain't more famous than Beyonce.
I mean,
but in your world, I guess Michelle Obama's Beyonce fly though.
Yeah, no, I mean, I met Beyonce too. Let's see. I met a lot of people.
Did you give Beyonce a hug?
Did I give Beyonce a hug? Yes.
Was she nice?
Yes.
Beyonce is hella cool.
That was when I was younger though. You remember?
But your experience with Michelle Obama was different though.
Yeah, that's when I was working with BET. No. I remember this was the year. Actually, this was the year Kobe passed away. Grammys.
Oh, okay.
The same day that.
Book tour then.
No. They was no. I think they had just gotten out the White House and kind of getting back to real life.
Chilling, huh? She seemed like a cool ass black woman.
Yeah. Do you know her? Because I would like to get her a sweatshirt.
I've never met Michelle Obama, but I did fly to Detroit for her book tour.
Really?
Randomly. That's a fun fact. I just thought about it. I did see her in Detroit.
Because, them cool-ass black men really love some cool-ass black women.
Yeah, it was her and Oprah was doing that book tour.
Why
did I go to Detroit? Just flew to Detroit with the record label. That's what it was. With the record label when we went to Motown and we made it a thing.
Oh, nice.
That's what it was. Shout out to Ethiopia.
What a great experience, though.
Yeah.
That was a great experience.
Didn't meet Michelle. Spoke to Barack before, but never Michelle.
So has there ever been? I know that there has. So I guess I will say in between the moment of you leaving the radio station the second time, right?
Yeah, I left it. The first time I left Power 106 was to work with Dr. Dre for a streaming service called Beats Music. We're about to start streaming music. I said, "What's streaming music? What? What's going on?"
That was right before. That was right after LimeWire and all.
Yeah,
those.
so they were like, "We're about to stream."
Huzzah.
Because Spotify was like the leading. It was like kind of bubbling, but they were like trying to be competitive. Apple wasn't streaming music then. It was just only iTunes, right? And Drake personally called me, so we just, Another thing, I checked in with the homie Dre, and he was like, "What you doing tonight? Let's go to the Laker game." I said, "All right." I went to a Laker game, and he was like, "Man, I'm about to do the streaming thing. You should, would you?" He was like, "Would you want to leave radio?" Because he respected my relationship with Big Boy, and I respect that he thought about that. And I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of want to I hit the glass ceiling. I want to do something different." Like another thing, to go back, not from that 2020 thing. I'm not. If there's an opportunity, I'm not. I want to try it. Like fuck it. If it's the better for Fuzzy and his family or whatever, that was a great opportunity. And I'm like, mind you, the shift was happening. Streaming was about to make a turn, and I was on the forefront of that.
Wow.
Talking about curate. What the word is curate.
Because also you have this programming background.
Yeah, so radio, right.
Right.
So they were hiring a lot of people from radio because they needed people to curate program or playlist. Wow. Yeah, so thank God. Dre changed my life. Changed my life again. Another great moment for me. And
so you walked in there and this is the first day of the job.
Walked in with Dre. The owner of the company, of Beats.
Dr. Dre, though.
The homie. Yeah, and I'm like,
right.
What y'all tripping off Dre? Oh, people were nervous. I'm like, all right.
It's just this homeboy.
That's how I be looking at him like, what y'all tripping on? But, Dre's a big deal. So
you go in there on his first day, walked in with Dre, and then you guys are like, all right, we about to get this business.
About to build out, yeah. They about to build it out.
And
they acquired another streaming service. I forgot the name of them, but was it Mog or something? Something I forgot, but they had bought that. I'm like, I see how business. I was starting to see how, you buy this, build this up, then the key thing is to sell it.
Yes.
I'm like, and I'm thinking like, I have old school cars. I build it or I don't want to sell it because I want to keep it. Like, no, you sell it. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, it's worth it.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm kind of like, I'm privy to those conversations with Jimmy, Iveen. Dre's giving me game. I'm learning a lot. I lost a lot of weight because Dre was on his health shit and wanted to make sure I was on my shit. He still be on my head today about it. So, not only did I learn a lot, I lost a lot of weight, healthy. It wasn't no Ozempic shit. I was just lost 100 pounds in within 12 months. I was eating like a bird, but I was, you know what I'm saying?
He was working out.
I was working out. I was eating clean. When I said, you eat clean, you can't lose weight.
Yeah, you just see consistency.
What?
Consistency.
But anyway, I was learning a lot. I was learning a lot and having fun. And the key thing my mother told me when I first started having a career in work, like from high school, was she said something and it stuck with me. She was like, and I don't know if she was telling me because of her, because my mother's always been in banking and finance and all that. Mm-hmm. She goes, pick a career you have fun. Pick a career that you enjoy doing, have fun doing. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, okay. I could be around loud music and make money. Oh, okay, cool. I'm a sound man. I can go to a show and enjoy and make that's a job. Oh, okay. Oh, I can pass out music, free like promotional CDs and vinyl to get into a club for free and get paid for it. Oh, okay. Oh, I can work at a record label and help artists break and so it just was. I'm around music. Music's always gonna be the foundation. It's always about music somehow, some way or other. Like the reason I got my first job, not to keep bouncing all over the place. I was in 11th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and I asked my mom. This is when portable CD players was a thing. Mm-hmm. And me, if you know me, I'm a Scorpio. I have to have the top of the line. I have the best. I gotta have the best headphones, best this.
Skincare routine.
Yeah, I'm a kills. You know what I'm saying. You see that? So I gotta have the best, and it's just not me being flossy. I don't.
Do you like nice shit?
I love nice shit, but not flossy. I'm just like, I want the best CD player because I'm a sound guy. So this was a Sony CD player, and the shit was like $300 some odd, but tax was $350. And I'm going to my mom like, Mom, my birthday's coming up. I want a CD player. How much is it? $350. Boy, you better get a job. Straight off rip. She wasn't even. Now think about it, like in 80, whatever that was. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money for my mom.
Absolutely.
Nigga, she like,
that's
boy,
half of the rent.
She like, you better get a job. So I worked at Big D Market in Compton just to get a CD player.
And then you quit?
No, I didn't quit. It just took me forever to save up. I was getting, if I tell you how much minimum wage was back then.
How much was minimum wage?
It was technically $3.35 an hour, but they was paying $4.25.
Wow.
I was getting paid $4.25 an hour, working 4-hour shifts. Nigga,
you were trying to get a $300.
It took me forever. Them checks was $45, $76 a week. Oh man, I got almost $100 check.
I'm getting there.
I'm getting there. I'm saving it up. I swear to God, I was like,
I'm on my way.
I got $88 this week.
That's
swear to God
funny.
But I saved up for it. Got my CD player.
That's crazy. That's actually pretty cool. That's a good story. That's actually a good story. Now the kids know.
But it showed me that I got to work for it.
You got to work for it.
For it.
Just like you can no longer say no to good opportunities.
Nah, I try it, man. Fuck it. I try it. Like, you never know. If somebody asks you, you never know. Just do it.
So what's some advice that you would give to a person that's trying to get into the business, but people need their help, but they're looking for, the other person is looking for money. Oh, well, can you pay me to do this job?
Yeah, see, man, internships and working for free and offering your service without it being monetary, the money will come. I know I say that. We all gonna have ups and downs. We dealing with that shit. I'm dealing with shit now. We always gonna have ups and downs. So if you come to grips with that, cool. Now, are you doing it for the money or are you doing it for the passion? Mm-hmm. You gotta be passionate. I still play music in my car at ignorant levels because I'm passionate about it.
I love that shit.
I love it, right? I like listening to podcasts, hearing people talk about, like I'm listening to Questlove podcast. He's interviews one of my favorite producers, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. I like hearing stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, great interview. I listen to Joe Budden podcast. I like listening to information. I'm a sponge of that. So that's why you and I was talking earlier. I ask questions. Mm-hmm. I do get frustrated. And I do get frustrated at work, or work is work. People think like you work with Snoop Dogg. It's work. It's work.
We're building a brand.
And I'm grateful to be working with Dogg. I wear this Death Row hoodie with pride. Like, I always wanted to work at Death Row Records, but it was dangerous when I went to work there. You know what I'm saying? I was afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so are you the gang member?
Love the music. Dog Food's my favorite album. Dog Father. You know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop Doggy Style, like, one of my favorite albums of all time. I always wanted to work there, but I'm like,
I don't want to be killed.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But now it's safe to work there. We got October in London. We got some
right.
It's safe.
Right. It's a whole lot.
Dog is different. Dog he's a different CEO, man. So, it's funny, it's full circle moments. I swear that I did always want to work at Death Row Records, even in its heyday. But I'm working there now, so I still, you know what I'm saying? I worked it out.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, but
damn, that's crazy because
it's comedy. It really. I'm like,
though.
But you know what's like? I read a couple of key books, and like, first of all, I was raised in church, so they always, faith, and my mom would always talk like positivity into me, like affirmations before going to school, and you know, I didn't know it was affirmation. She was like, say this before, you know, do it. And she was instilling affirmation, you know. So I'm all about hard work pays off. I'm all about faith without works is dead. Like, you have to really put the work in to get there. You can talk about it.
Right.
It's all about talking about, but what are you going to do? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, what am I getting? Like, what circles of people, who am I surrounding myself with? And you got to be careful of the company you keep, because birds of a feather flock together. If you're not...
That's a Fendi fact. If
you're not in that scene, or if you're not in that, your algorithm, like, if you look at my algorithm now, it's probably music, sneakers, and cars or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're not, I'm saying, if you're not in that, putting yourself in that circle, networking, like, people, there's an art to networking.
Sure is. And please stop going up to people saying, so what do you do? Respectfully.
Just have some coof.
Decorum.
But, like, that's what I say. It's nothing wrong with mentorship. It's nothing wrong with you finding who your person is and somebody bring you under their wing. And if you do have that person, value that, and also know that you're adding value to that person who's mentoring you also. So, especially if you're younger.
Yeah, I mean,
think about it. Like,
so I'll tell this story, right? Because to your point,
yeah,
your mentor and all the things, even though we're friends, yes, there is a mentorship thing going on here. You call it that if you want, whatever. However, I remember the moment. It was, I want to say, it was the end of August, beginning of September. And you called me and you was like, so what you been up to? And I was like, yeah, you know what I've been up to, you know, all of the things happening, my mom, this and all the things. And you was like, so what's up with Cool Ass Black Woman? And I was like, it's here. I'm going to get back to it.
You remember this conversation?
Listen.
Jumping your ass about this.
What?
I'm like, huh?
So this will always to the end of my life will always be my favorite conversation.
Really?
So absolutely. Because I had no idea. So let me finish.
Okay.
So he calls. He's like, okay, so what's up with Cool Ass Black Woman? I'm like, nah, it's there. They're like, I'm about to get back to it in January. Remember I said that I was get back to it in January. I'm just trying to fit that time. I'm grieving. All of the things. You was like, no. You was like, no.
Grieving, like, no.
I hear you. You like, I hear you. But
okay.
What's up with Cool Ass Black Woman? Like, where are we at with it? And I was just like, I don't know. And he was like, all right, that's cool and all, and I'm gonna give you until January and all of that, but get back to it. And I was like, you think so? He was like, yeah. He's like, at one point, I could not see Cool Ass Black Woman on my timeline.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm always looking at this, and I'm always seeing this, and I was just like, damn, like, I didn't even realize how impactful it was. So for that conversation that happened during that time, it was needed.
Yeah.
It was so needed, because that is the conversation that actually keeps playing in my head now to this day. Absolutely.
You never know what words of encouragement to do.
No.
But, like, I'm telling you, even I was so... Didn't you do an event at Soho or something?
I did. It was an R&B. What was it?
I thought it was the best curated. And I know I'm biased, but I'm like, it was really, really well done. Like, you had Keon Dixon there, didn't you?
Yeah, I had Keon Dixon.
Yeah, so I'm like, it was dope. How you did it, I'm like, oh, this is fly. I'm like, yeah, this is on brand. I remember just like, oh, this is dope. It was downstairs in like that little basement.
Yeah, it was.
You had
curated
like
only.
The signage and all. I'm like, ooh, it looked rich.
Thank you.
But you know what I'm saying? But it was like, I was happy for you, because I'm like, you were in my space or the music side, but you was still on. It was still you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I was very proud. Like, I'm like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah.
I remember I kept on saying, oh, this is dope. And I think I was really impressed by, because you had your signage on the pillars and all. It was just,
it was on the pillars. It was on the floor. It was like it was everywhere.
I was like, how did they let her just tag up this?
The Soho House.
Soho House. I'm like, it just looked like it felt like you owned like you bought the basement or something. Like whatever that space was, it was yours. And I'm like, and I was taking notes like, this is how you do it. It don't matter what the brand is. You made it fit with the music, like.
Yeah, because you have.
And then you did the music, like the movie screen, like I think those are dope things. Like I'm like the older I get, I'm like I've always been a marketing person, didn't know it, but I like unique marketing things, and I think you've been very successful and been very great at tapping into still cool ass black woman, but I'm gonna do black screening of movie screenings in downtown LA outside. Oh, that's dope. Or I'm gonna have some R&B music, or I'm gonna change up black ass woman, cool ass black woman, sorry, black ass woman, to black man or whatever. Like you started changing up to. I'm like, oh, that's dope. But I'm like, don't let up, because a couple times I've let up on something that I was a part of.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I regret it. I shouldn't have did, like, even though I do my podcast with my boy Q Deezy, me and him went our separate ways, but we still cool. That's my guy. Shout out to Q Deezy. But I kind of wish we could have just like stuck with it, even though this podcast shit is expensive. This ain't cheap.
No, it's not.
But I'm encouraging you. I'll tell you that me and him had a great run, but just stay consistent with it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing right now. That's and I. So to that point of. Yeah, you start something and then it falls off and you just wish you could have still been consistent.
Yeah, but
like
shit happens too.
Yeah, but I mean, I did that shit with Block Party. I mean, like there were so many different levels to it for me to get here to see like you said, like cool ass black R&B shit.
You on TV, huh?
Yeah, I had a Mountain Dew commercial. Cool ass black woman was on Beyonce's website. I mean, we.
That's all you though, right?
Yeah.
And how many people you work? What's your team looking like? It's you.
I have an assistant right now.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't let up off.
So that's where I was going. It's like.
But how did Cool Ass Black Woman start?
So.
Have you told the story before?
Yeah, but not. Yes and no. Yes and no. I just started telling the real story.
Well, you had a fake story?
Not a fake story, but it was more of a condensed.
But it was an idea that you started or somebody?
Yeah, no. I sat at so basically I was going through a breakup and I was trying to figure out who I was as a person. That's when I had just moved back from Jersey. And I want to say maybe the final bit of that relationship ended in August. I got the idea on October 13th of 2018. And I sat down at the table and I was in tears. I was like, man, God, give me something. He's like, cool ass black woman. And I was like, no. So then I had called Brittany and I was like, what you think about cool ass black woman? And she was like, I love it. So then I called my mom. I was like, what you think about cool ass black woman? And she was like, yes. So that's how.
But have you been in a t-shirt game or clothing game before?
No. I'm telling you, like, once that happened, once that moment happened.
You rich? You got money?
No, listen. Once that moment happened, it was instantly a commercial for Spotify. Shopify. It was instantly a commercial for Shopify. And I sat down on my beanbag at the time, and I turned on the TV, and I went to YouTube, and I watched everything about Shopify and figured out that I didn't have to have a T-shirt to start the business. So what I did was I created a website. I went to the Slauson Swap Meet. I got a shirt made. My mom bought me a ticket to the One Woman event. It was an Oprah event where her.
Yeah.
So my mom bought me a ticket, and one of the girls that was speaking was one of the girls from that Oprah adopted back when she was back over in Africa and all those things. She was speaking, and I had made 2 shirts. She got one, and I had wore the other one, and that's how Cool Ass Black Woman got started. Like,
you wore it?
Yeah, she actually did wear it. She ended up wearing it. But once she got it, I actually have video to this day. She got the shirt and I'm sitting in front and she was like, and I'm a cool ass black woman holding it up. And she was like, this feels so powerful.
Pop it up. Woo-woo.
That was the first time anybody had ever seen it.
Did anybody come, not to be interviewing you, but once you started the t-shirt brand, did anybody come to you with advice or help in this garment?
No.
So you just doing a dolo?
Yep. And I honestly and truly wish that somebody would.
No, probably no.
No, but I'm saying more so mass production, more so better
the bigger picture.
Yeah. Then nah. Like I was with the get down dirty, because in my mind, I'm looking at it like guerrilla marketing. I'm looking at it like, oh, I'm about to do Block Party LA, and I'm out here in the streets putting up the signs and got the T-shirts on. So I guess I did. I ended up getting the Block Party LA shirt. My team wore it, and we would go out and do street promotions. So that was the only time that I was doing shirts. But then when I did Cool Ass Black Woman, and the first initial thought was it's supposed to be an online platform. And I was just like, well, how the hell am I going to get started? And then it was like T-shirts. That's how the T-shirt started.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you remember who bought the most? Was there like a...
Yep, Archie Davis.
Shout out to Archie Davis.
Yeah, he was the first person. So it's funny.
He's another marketing guy.
Yes. So me and Archie used to work at.
I know you knew Archie like that.
Let me tell you,
Archie's my guy.
Me and Archie actually.
OPM.
I was an intern at Interscope, and he was the assistant. Yes.
I know you worked at Interscope.
Yes.
So you know Garrett and everybody over there.
Yes. So, but this was back in the day. When I originally started my career. I wanted to go into music, so I used to manage artists.
Oh, God bless you.
That's why I got it. So that's part of the reason why.
But you worked at Interscope.
Interned. Yep. Intern at Interscope, and
that makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah. So
you was able to see a lot.
Absolutely. So I knew what the music business was. I knew. So being able to produce that festival, I knew what was lacking in the music industry, and I could see it.
That makes sense.
I could see it. So now here I am on this side of it for the Cool Ass Black Woman stuff. It's like I actually had a thought last week, was like, damn, all of the people that I'm bringing on are a lot of the people that's in the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I know. That's the industry that I'm in. And it didn't click to me until last week. Like, you know a lot of people. Like, you have that network of people to bring on, but it may look like, oh, she's only interviewing these people, but it's not necessarily that, because these people have stories to tell, just like you're telling your story.
Everybody got a story to tell.
Everybody does.
Everybody.
So it's things that you're saying that, for me, like, yeah, you're telling me things that I didn't know. However, it's people that's out there that don't even know who you are, or people that know who you are that don't know this side of you. And that's the reason why I feel like I have to incorporate the music within this. And no matter any politics, teaching, thought leaders, no matter what it is, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, these are real ass people. These are cool ass black women and cool ass black men.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the real reason why I do the incorporation of these different industries, which is why I don't have no choice. Which is why when I'm doing the business and the overall business on the back end, and people look at me like, oh, so you don't like really make money off of the product? No, absolutely.
It's a marketing driver for you.
It's period. Yeah. Because I partner with companies like corporates, because you obviously want to utilize my network, but the only way you're going to utilize this network is if you come correct. You're not just going to come and say, oh, I'm just trying to get to the black. No, that's just like with a business that I had been dealing with and working with, where they were, appropriating the black culture, and it was just like, hey, that's cool and all, but I'm walking into this place and I don't see nothing in here that emulates black people, but y'all appropriating it? Nah, we gonna stop that. Yeah, we gonna fix it. Right. And
you gonna pay me for telling you that. How about that?
So the thing is that one of the things that I have I had to learn within this last month, to be honest with you, is that what I'm doing in the background, people don't really see.
I love doing stuff in the background that people don't see.
Yeah, because I'm fighting for the people to be in places.
I excel. I don't have to be in the spotlight. I don't want to. Being on radio was not on stage. I was on radio, but you didn't see me. Like, a lot of people think I'm Mexican to this day. They're like, me.
No way.
I'm like, no, fuck this. Yeah, he's Mexican. I thought he was Mexican. But anyway, I like being in the background. Like my reason I went to pick my high school, I went to school in Long Beach called Long Beach Jordan, and they had an excellent stage crew program that I can learn how to do sound, and So that's how I picked that school, and I excelled at it. Dave Barcliff was our teacher there, and 10th, 11th, 12th, I did stage crew, and I learned everything about theater, concerts, plays, everything you can do at a theater. I did it, like stage manager, lights, sound, rigging, props, like. And it was my best tuition, like it was my best like experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, because it's
production, all that.
You learn things as a kid or younger in your younger years that you don't really realize you're gonna utilize.
What?
Then it come back around, you be like, oh shit, I remember when we did this in the 8th grade.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense.
So listen, it was. I always hope that people everything snowballed for me from high school on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like it's got bigger. And anything I thought I wanted to do, I did it.
So if you had one word of advice that you would give to, or anything that you would say to your younger self, what would it be?
Closed mouth don't get fed.
I like that.
Yeah, because a lot of times even now I'll be like, don't you see me drowning? Don't somebody gonna throw me a life? If you don't tell a motherfucker what you want or what you're experiencing, be it bad or good, no one would ever know.
That's a fact.
And sometimes our ego is not our amigo, and our pride gets in the way. I'm a testament of that right now. Like I'm dealing with something. I'm like, that's my pride. I should say something, but it's another day. Nah, man, you gotta speak up.
Yeah.
And it's not about being a mooch or being like handouts. It's just more like you gotta tell people what you want to do to get to what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah. Like.
But you also never know what
a person can do for you.
You never know. Be like, and many times somebody be like, man, you got some. You know, I've been trying to do that. I know so and so. Like you just said, FYI. Oh yeah, Julie Pilot and Will I Am. I can call them. You like, all right, cool. And I will. But you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Yeah. It's just, you never know. You never know what somebody knows or what somebody. And not to say you purposely talking to this person for gain, but just like, it's in the conversation of being genuine. People know when you either BSing or genuine.
Facts.
I know I got the bullshit meter up. I can sniff it away.
Facts.
And I usually kind of like duck off before I'm like, you on some bullshit. But
I've experienced that before. So I've watched you do that before. Not
yeah, like
I watched you do
it. On some bullshit. I'm out.
Yeah, like
and I'm out. Like I'm cool. But if you on some genuine, like you got to just like I speak at Cal State Dominguez every year to this class, and I love speaking to them. Like it's funny to see kids like, oh man, they ask the questions, and I'm like, this is cool. Like you never know what somebody can say that changed somebody's life. Like sound changed my life. Me finding out what a sound man did, I never forget. 9th grade year, I'm stayed back east with my grandfather. I stayed in a small town called Meadville, Pennsylvania, my 9th grade year, and it happened for a reason. It wasn't because I was bad. Me and my grandfather were super close, and I wanted to stay with my grandfather for a year, and decided to just do it. My mom was cool with it. Me and my cousin playing basketball and passed by a theater, auditorium, playing loud ass music. They're playing Cameo Strange. I'll never forget this. I'm like, why do they keep turning on Strange up, on and off? We walked in on the theater. They setting up anvil case and lights, the instruments and everything. I'm like, hey, why y'all keep turning on the music on and off? Oh, the sound man testing speakers. What's the sound man? That's him. Go out there and talk to him. Dude, straight up. I walk out there, front of the house. I see the mixer. I see the equalizer. I see all this outboard equipment. I'm like, yeah, this is dope. I said, you the sound man?
It's actually pretty cool.
He goes, yeah. I said, what do you do? Explain to me what's the sound man. Whoever this dude was, I wish I knew his name. I would write him a check right now.
Really?
Changed my life. He took time out to tell me what a sound man was. And I'm like, this is what I want to do. Just like that.
It matters.
Just like that. I called my mom. I said, hey, Mom, I know what I want to do. Because at that time, you know, you're in your middle school, you kind of like, what's my career?
Yeah.
Right? for some odd reason, I call my mom like, I want to be a sound man. You know what the first thing she say? Oh, cool. When you come back to L.A., you can work the soundboard at the church. Okay, cool.
Now you know how to do it.
So now I know how to, so that was my summer of working at the church, the sound booth, right? Boom. Now I got to find a high school, and I'm living in Compton, so now we starting to talk to high schools. My mom was like, yeah, ask them what you want to be a sound man, see if they got, what you call it, extracurricular class, what do you call those?
Electives.
Electives, right. I'm like, all right, I'll ask. My mom told me that. Mm-hmm. We go to Centennial. No, we didn't go to Centennial. We went to Dominguez. Mm-hmm. And they were like, I said, hey, I want to be a sound man. You got any class? Nah, you got good size too. I said, yeah. Our JV football team, you should try out for that. I'm like, I don't like football. I ain't athletic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go to Compton High. I asked the same question. They go, we got a good ROTC program. I ain't trying to go to the military. I'm swearing, this is how it went. I said, man, I had a cousin that went to Long Beach, Jordan, over the bridge. Let's go talk to them. I'll go there. We get to Long Beach. It's right there in North Long Beach, which is right next to Compton. I'm seeing that the school look a little different, like mixed crowd, no graffiti on the walls, clean, manicured. Like, oh, this feels safe. I remember saying like, oh, this feels cool. This feels safe. I was like, one. So we meet with the counselor, and I said, I want to be a sound man. And she goes, oh, we got an excellent stage crew program. I said, I don't know what stage crew. Walked me over to the auditorium. That changed my life. I like, this is the school I'm going to because they got a stage crew.
What?
No, if Compton or Dominguez or whatever would have said it, I would have did it. But they didn't.
And now
that changed my life. That just,
the trajectory changed.
Super excited to go to high school because of that. That's it.
Well, that's a good one. That's a great place to leave us, because actually that's one of those things to where it's like those moments that changed your life.
Pivot.
And people,
Pivot.
I was
literally
about to say, you just read my mind.
Yeah, it's pivot. Like I have a daughter. I want her to have those same moments. I want you be wanting to have, like, you know what I'm saying, like you want those.
It's like those aha moments that you
aha
want
moments
to get.
to like, what is it? Then grab onto that. Then now you over here. Now let's do this.
Well, that's a part of the reason why I do this, because and ask that question. A lot of people don't have moms or dads or whatever to say, there's going to be a time where you have this aha moment or they don't even know what the aha moment is, right? So to have people here to say, okay, well, this was my aha moment and this is what it felt like, this is what it looks like. Now you have an opportunity to see it somewhere.
My mom's been super supportive. She's always been supportive.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Super like, go, do it. Like, all right, cool.
That's cool, though. That's cool that she lets you. Because a lot of parents don't. A lot of parents have, like, that
sometimes
fear.
Their fear is not, they project that fear on you, and that's not the case.
Right. I don't subscribe to that. I really don't care for that. But I understand why. I don't
know how to swim, but my daughter, hey, go ahead. I don't swim, but you can. So, yeah, shout out to my mom. Yeah.
Man, I love that. Thank you so much for coming out here and just interviewing with me and letting people know, like, this is my boy.
I support you.
Thank you.
Cool ass black woman.
Tell people why you a cool ass black man. He said it was easier earlier.
I know, because I want to say it on a couple of. I don't want to be cocky. I still have my hairline. I go to the barbershop, and a lot of the younger guys don't have their hairline. That makes me cool. I listen to rap music really loud to this day.
You still got your eardrums.
I still got my eardrums. I look at ratchet shit on Twitter and Instagram. It makes me cool. I love Jordans.
Okay.
I'm doing all the cool shit I couldn't get when I was in high school. And I get Jordans.
You like nice things. That's why you cool.
No, that doesn't make me cool. That just makes me very particular. Very particular. I'm very particular.
Oh, you're sick. Yeah. Well, I really, really appreciate you for being here. Honestly, thank you for taking time.
Thank you for the invite.
Yes, you'll come back soon, or the people gonna see you soon. Don't you worry.
Oh wow.
Cause we gonna hold him accountable.
I'll come back.
Okay. Yeah. We can talk about
All right.
Talk about it. So I like to leave my guests with the Dear Ashley segment. And
I'm not knowing about this. What's this?
yes, so the Dear Ashley segment is
That is
an
your
opportunity.
name.
It is my name, but it's an opportunity for me to talk to my younger self, but not just my younger self, but the younger version of other people. No, absolutely not.
Sound like
I just give it like how I just asked you what's one word. That's just like me saying the same thing.
I like
just
this. This
more,
is dope.
Yeah, thank you. It's more of a Dear Ashley. What would you?
Good job.
So today's Dear Ashley is have the audacity to do anything and to believe.
Fuck yeah.
That's it. That's it. Just have the audacity, because we don't have the audacity sometimes and we get scared, but other people do, and we walking around like, how do they get this? Where did they find that audacity? Have the audacity and believe that it will work. And with that being said, thank you for being here at the Cool Ass Black Woman podcast. Please tell the people where they can find you.
At Death Row Records, one. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Shout out to October London, Jane Hancock.
And
pushing
Boss
the
Lady.
brand. Charlie Burrell, Tony Armani. We over here pushing. Got a new Corrupt album coming out soon. Anyway, and on Instagram, it's at Fuzzy. Clever, at Fuzzy, Fuzzy. That's it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you for being a cool ass black man. And that is it. We over and out. And you can find Cool Ass Black Woman at coolassblackwoman.com, on Instagram, Cool Ass Black Woman, and on Twitter, Cool Ass Black. Whoa, one.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Got it.
And that's it. That's all. Peace.